Welcome to the Shoreline, brought to you by Shores and Islands, Ohio, where finding your Lake Erie love is a sure thing. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Jill Bauer, PR Manager for Shores and Islands, Ohio. And we bring you the Shoreline each week to give you the inside scoop on everything happening here in our island and coastal communities. Happy Valentine's Week. Yes, I'm a woman. I'm allowed to make it a whole week. Just kidding. But Valentine's Day is this coming weekend, and there are lots of events going on in the area. Great ways to celebrate all of those that you love. There are events for families, there's Galentine's events, there's romantic dinners as well. So be sure you're following along with us on social media for ideas and also for some great giveaways Megan's got planned for Monday through Friday. We had a preview in last week's episode with the Wave at Marblehead, and she's got some great giveaways all week long. We also have a Valentine's event roundup on the blog at shoresandislands.com. So be sure to go there for all of your inspiration, event details. You can also order your brand new Play and Stay travel guide there, all online at shoresandislands.com. Today on the Shoreline, we are bringing you all the details on the Burning Snowman Fest, a celebration of winter, music, and charity. It brings together the community for a day filled with live music, exciting activities, and an opportunity to make a meaningful difference. Joining us is Chassey Miller. She's the group sales manager and event coordinator for Doc's Beach House in Port Clinton, as well as an agent with Century 21 Bolt Realty. She donates her time helping the Kids for Christmas 501c3 and also volunteering on the Burning Snowman Committee as a member in charge of coordinating the event. So I'm really excited to learn all about it. Welcome to the Shoreline, Chassey.
Thank you so much. I am so excited to tell you guys about our event coming up here at the end of February.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. As always, do you have any idea how long Burning Snowman's been going on?
Burning Snowman's been going on for just over 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's been a while. And how long have you been involved in coordinating the festival?
I've been involved the last 8 years.
Well, that's pretty. You've been around it for a while then. Do you know kind of how and why it got started in the first place?
So Burning Snowman was brought to our community to bring revenue to the businesses here in Port Clinton, Ohio in the off season, as well as to raise some money for some of the local charities.
Has it always been for charities? Has it always been a fundraiser?
To my knowledge, even from the very beginning, that was one of the things they want to do is raise money for charity. The first years, they did raise a little bit of funds for charity. However, as the festival has grown, the amount that we're raising for charity now is just remarkable.
Oh, I can imagine, because it's a well-attended event and a very popular event. What are the charities that are benefiting from the festival this year?
So this year, we have the Kids for Christmas 501c3, which is a local charity for children in need at Christmas time. And also the Ottawa County Family Advocacy Center is on our list as well. A small portion of the proceeds also goes to our local police and fire departments. They provide us with so much assistance over the weekend, so we repay them a little bit as well.
Oh, that's really nice. And also, just supporting the first responders is very important as well. Do you happen to know, Chassey, about how much has been given to charities in the past, like maybe last year's event?
So last year's event, we raised over $40,000 for charity. That was just last year. However, each year it has grown. So I'm hoping to grow that number again this year. Our expenses are up, as everybody can imagine.
Of course,
and we didn't want to raise costs. So we kept costs the same. So even if we meet last year's amount for charity, it's going to be great.
$40,000 raised for charities. So that is phenomenal. Like literally my jaw dropped when you said that, because it really is a really popular event, and it's a fun event too. So it's really nice that it's giving back as well. Let's talk about the event itself, what people can expect out of Burning Snowman Fest, starting with the Friday night event, which I know has not been going on the whole time. It was added maybe a couple years down the road when people started, hey, my kids would love seeing a snowman on fire, that kind of thing. So now you have the Family Freeze. It's a smaller version of the overall festival. Can you tell us what's happening on Friday night?
Yes, so originally the Burning Snowman was always welcome to all ages. As the festival grew and it turned into more of a party, we decided that maybe it wasn't child appropriate, so we switched to be 21 and over at that point. When we did that, we got a little bit of backlash. People, kids enjoyed it. So we decided to add Friday as a family-friendly night, and that's a free night that kids and families can come out, see the large Burning Snowman, and we also burn some mini burning snowmans that night at the completion of the family freeze. And each year a school program makes those mini burning snowmans, and Krogan Colonial Bank gives a scholarship away at that. In years past, they've split the scholarship between all the students that did work on the mini snowman. So that's just a nice way to get the schools involved as well.
That's very cool. Now, this is happening on Friday, February 21st. What time is the family freeze?
This year it will be from 6 to 8, and we have several vendors that will be there. We have face painting, we have balloon art, we have glitter tattoos, we have a live ice carving. We also have Ohio Burn Unit that's going to be there putting on a live fire show with fire dancers. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have Coffee Express that will be there selling some goodies. Hot chocolate, of course. We also have Beachfront Jet Ski Rental is donating s'mores packets, and we will have fires on the beach for s'mores. It should be a really fun night.
Before we go on to the Saturday event, let's talk a little bit about the location. Where does the Burning Snowman Fest take place?
So it will be on the shores of Lake Erie at Doc's Beach House, right on Lakeshore Drive, and as well as across the street in the Commodore Perry parking lot. We have some entertainment tents there as well as vendors.
So the main event on Saturday is now a 21 and over event. It's filled with live music. Can you tell me about some of the entertainment that's planned for that day and the vendors that will be on hand, and just basically what can people plan on experiencing if they come?
Sure. We have about 7 vendors this year, so more than we've ever had. Some great food and other items. We also have entertainment that day. In our main tent, we have Cleveland's Breakfast Club, which is always a fun group to watch. We also have Corduroy Road, which is a local group. And then we have Bad Juju out of Cleveland as our headliner.
And that's in the main tent at Doc's Beach House.
Correct. Main tent at Doc's Beach House. And also inside Doc's Beach House, we'll have DJ A-Dub playing the entire day as well.
So then you also mentioned over across the street at Commodore Perry, according to the event schedule over there in the tent outside of Commodore Perry Inn, there will be the Andy Joe Experience at 4 and Trailer Park Ninjas at 8. And then there's also the Riverside Cantina will be open at Commodore Perry's, and they have Keep It Casual from 3 to 7 and Reckless Highway from 9 until 1. Now, these are all like local live music, right?
That is correct.
And so, like, are people dancing, just, kind of enjoying the vibes? What's going on with people at the event?
Oh, there is all kinds of dancing, enjoying the vibes, enjoying the drinks, enjoying the food, just enjoying the people. It's really just a fun event to get out, get rid of the winter cabin fever, and get out there. We do have, not to worry though, I know a lot of people are worried about being on a beach in February in Ohio. We will have heated tents there, plenty of space to warm up.
And the one time you will want to be outside is for kind of the grand finale, the actual Burning Snowman, what the festival is named after. Tell me a little bit about, for those that haven't been, what is a Burning Snowman?
So our creator of the Burning Snowman, Lemmy Cromer, will be out there building him over the next month. We hope to keep it around 25 to 30 feet high. It is a giant snowman. It is huge. It is huge. It doesn't, seeing it in pictures doesn't do it justice until you walk up and see how large it actually is. Around 6:30, the fire show will start with Ohio Burn Unit and their fire dancers. It's a sight to see. And then about 7:30 is when we will actually burn the big guy and say goodbye to winter.
Yeah, kiss winter goodbye. We're burning the snowman down.
That is correct.
How long does the burn usually take?
It depends on the weather. If the weather cooperates and it's not windy, last year, I want to say it burned for a good 15, 20 minutes. We were able to just let it burn to the ground. So this year we are building from scratch. Sometimes we have leftovers that we can rebuild. However, after last year, we are starting fresh this year.
What does he make the snowman out of?
The residents of Port Clinton, along with the city of Port Clinton, are kind enough to donate their Christmas trees to us
Perfect.
that they no longer need. We also had Kuzma Construction donate a bunch of wood to us to help fill him. It's wrapped in an industrial mesh to limit the embers that come out so that we can get approved for our EPA burn. And they flock it with a Christmas tree flock to give it that white snowman look.
So I think a lot of people are going to be at this event, and a lot of listeners might be interested in coming, but I know the parking is a little bit limited. So can you talk a little bit about the parking situation? I know that you guys offer shuttles. Where can people pick up the shuttles?
All of the parking down at the festival is reserved for vendors, volunteers, and people that have hotels down there. So we do ask that you utilize the free shuttles that we offer for guests, and those can be picked up at The Wave in Marblehead, Fast Eddie's, the Clinton House, Camp Runamuck, Cleats, the Brick House, Silvertop, Port Clinton VFW, the Gristmill, Slater's, Beer 30s, and Belmel. So we have several locations to choose from, whichever is closest for you. And they all have ample parking. You can park there. The shuttle will be around once every hour. Pick those people up and bring them down to the festival and back. So those shuttles will run from 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. to make sure you can get back to where your vehicle was.
Yeah, that's awesome. We actually interviewed The Wave at Marblehead last week. And they also mentioned that they were very excited to be a shuttle stop for Burning Snowman this year.
We were very excited when they reached out to us. So basically, to be a shuttle stop, these establishments give us a call. They want to sponsor. They want to be on the shuttle list. And The Wave is a brand new one this year that we are so excited to have on board.
And these are all great, local establishments. So, you can start there, maybe start your day at one of these other establishments and have a bite to eat or get a drink or something, and then utilize the shuttle. You don't have to worry about driving. You don't have to worry about the crowds. You're going to get dropped off right at the heart of the action, correct?
Correct. I have heard from numerous people at the Burning Snowman Fest that they spend the day bar hopping around town on the free shuttles and just make sure that they make it down by 7 to make sure they catch the main event.
Well, that's fun. So the shuttles will stop at multiple places along the way. It's not just from one place directly to downtown.
Right. So there's 4 shuttles. Each one goes to 3 of the establishments. And we do have that posted and listed on our website as well as on our Facebook page.
Well, that's a fantastic idea because, you can be down at the festival for a bit and maybe take the shuttle back out to one of your favorite restaurants or bars in the area. And then even take the shuttle back if you don't want, and make sure that you're down there for, the big bonfire and the fire entertainment and all of that. So it really sounds like it's going to be a fantastic event. Chassey, tell us about the cost, because on Saturday you do sell tickets. How can people get tickets? Because I believe they're cheaper ahead of time. Or what is the cost at the gate?
So if you buy them in advance, you save $10 per ticket. You can get them for $25 a ticket in advance. And we are working with the Ticketing Co. online, which you can go through their website, or you can also go to our Facebook page. There's a link, as well as our brand new website that we just had brought out this year, and it's burningsnowmanfest.com. And we'd love to thank Studio E and Aaron Linehan for getting that website up and running for us. That was a much needed improvement this year. Now, if you do want to wait until the day of the event, that's no worry. You can still buy tickets at the gates. At the gates, it is going to be $35 a ticket. And it is cash only for tickets at the front gate.
Okay. Do you know about like the food vendors and things like that? Are they cash only as well, or do some of them take cards?
To my knowledge, they all take cards. At least majority of them, I do know, do take cards or cash. We also have several bars within the festival grounds that also take card. It's just the main gate will be cash, and some of the outside bars that are set up for the event will be cash.
That makes sense. Is there anything else that we haven't covered? Anything that anybody should know, or just a reason why they should attend?
I really just want to thank all of our sponsors. As I said, the cost of the festival has grown tremendously, and our sponsors, we could not do this if our sponsors didn't get on board and help us get there. And the people that come to the festival I just want to thank them too. I know you're coming down for a party to party with us, but we do a good thing. We raise a lot of money for these charities that really need it. And we also bring business to this town in a dire need when they need it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're struggling out here at the end of February. So it really just helps the whole town. It helps so many people. I just can't say enough and thank people enough for coming down and celebrating the end of winter with us.
Absolutely. I mean, we know that the region is definitely hopping, spring, summer, fall. It goes a little bit quieter in the winter, I mean, although this winter we have had some luck with the ice fishing. So I know that there have been some fishermen in town, but as far as businesses go, yeah, I mean, it's a slow time for them. And so having a big event like this, almost 2 days, if you consider the Friday night and all
Right.
day Saturday, that people are out and celebrating and, enjoying it. And, it's really going to be a great boost to all of those businesses, not just in Port Clinton, but in Catawba and Marblehead. You mentioned all of the different shuttle stops that are really all throughout the northern region. So we're really looking forward to it. And you did mention your website. I took a look at it. It is fantastic. There's so much great information there. You've got all of your sponsors listed there. All of the shuttle stops are listed there. The times, the ticket information, all of that. Do you want to give us that website one more time?
Sure. It's burningsnowmanfest.com.
And you mentioned there's going to be a lot of vendors on hand there, Chassey. I know that one of the most popular things is souvenir merchandise, Burning Snowman swag. So can you tell us, is that going to be available this year?
Absolutely. We are working with Lateral Gig again this year. They're a downtown Port Clinton business. They're going to be bringing all of our merch. They're creating it now, working on the designs. It actually should be ready pretty soon, and we'll post the links to be able to purchase online in advance. But you will be able to purchase it on Friday night at Family Freeze, as well as all day on Saturday. And they have all kinds of stuff. They're bringing hats, koozies, sweatshirts, t-shirts. It's going to be really great.
Perfect. Really looking forward to it and hope that folks will come out and enjoy Burning Snowman Fest February 22nd in Port Clinton. Special thanks to Chassey Miller for joining us today, and thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to like and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts so you don't miss a minute of the action here in Shores and Islands, Ohio. You can also find more information, including past episodes of this podcast, online at shoresandislands.com. And we will see you next time on The Shoreline.